What is Java Spring Boot and why is everyone using it? In this video, I'll tell you everything you need to know. In Java, if you have a lot of different code in a lot of different places, it can get really confusing on where that code is managed and how you can use it in one spot versus another. Spring Boot helps minimize that complexity by introducing beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool.
Beans. Beans. Beans.
But beans aren't the only reason a lot of people are switching to use Spring Boot. Spring now has a lot of functionality to offer those that are utilizing the cloud, which is mostly everybody at this point. And that is using Spring Cloud. As well as if you're utilizing a microservice architecture, let's say instead of having one application, you have 10, each with different roles. And you want to send a request that goes through all 10 services, but you need to track the time it takes in the service, what it does there, the operations that it does. And to do that, people are using Spring Sleuth, which essentially gives your request a separate ID that Spring can track throughout the life cycle of your services and give you all that information. That's probably my favorite tool that's used. And lastly, Spring Boot saves you a ton of time. In the past, if you needed to create a bean or if you needed to do any other kind of configuration, it was typically done in XML. And if you're not familiar with what XML is, count yourself lucky. It sucks. I hate it. And it was just a huge time suck. So basically Spring just handles all of that complexity for you. So you can spend all your time on the actual development and making your service that much better. And these are the 3 reasons why everyone is switching to use Spring Boot with Java. And if you want to make my life better, subscribe for more.